Yes, and no say, no matter what, Bokofuna go agree with me. Say salon now we sweet, sweet salon. And it don't left now we an. Now we get for try for make it go before. Not to nobody go try for make it go before. Now we the salon people them. The salon people and tiggy tiggy. Now we get for push for let that country they go before. So let we drive away tribalism, let we push nepotism and all the negative things them, let we try for avoid them at that country day. Otherwise, that country day we sweet sweet salon will not go able to get them back. So Fambulem, I want for say una boku tenki and for the people them we keep fast, no say well don't cut fast. And salon people them plenty of them go to rest now because salon na 12 na midnight, just after 12 o'clock midnight, and yeah na just after 8 because the program they start 8 o'clock prompt, except we get technical issues, but by God's grace that technical issue we get last week we will do we best. Well, we not can get much control, but we hope we don't fix the things them where we feel say we're supposed to fix. And for the people that we be they watch last time, I do apologize for the technical itch and glitch, and we go try our best for make sure say this one goes smoothly, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So for the people that will just join in for the first time, me na Abdul Karim Kagbo and I based na Canada, and me the way they I go say me bread and butter where they allow me for put food na me family in table, me na economist by profession, and I want for tell una all boku boku tenki we una don't join VOS, and the other we share as right now before I talk about the topic Tranga one. So let we share because myself they share right now as a nice for let boku people and talk about let them come and let we make a conversation. I know say normally I can talk say the program one for make light. But salon, the way our salon day, in terms of the politics, it look like say nothing or the way people and they see as light something. What do me mean by light? A common ground where we all go able forget and say, okay, well, let me put the country first. And then they feel say we all as Sierra Leoneans them, we for able get a common ground for let salon come together. So people we just join we I get couple of topics them, but the topic where I want for deal with where I go say na the main topic, you go feel saying a funny topic because you talk about the happiness, like a report become out na do where I want follow na no say not to salon no more that report they showcase. In fact, for una way based in America, una for na the mainstream news media, we then talk about America drop. In fact, America drop out of the top 20. So America of all places. But to me, I believe say some of una way they follow the American news, and I feel so now for completely surprised though, because when you look at the way how situation in America is so damn polarized in a way that now Americans them way they be so united now for whatever reason. Boku people and they even think about the possibility. Now not to anything where you go say you sleep or wake and say no, that ain't not gonna happen in America. But now people and they even talk about potential civil war if they not handle and well, if America continue for go the way how it go so, because it look like say now us versus them. And that's what they see now plenty developing countries them. Sadly enough, now in look they develop so now America we us versus them. In fact, not just the Democrat versus Republican generally, but Trumpism. we see that they take hold so like really fast and furious. So we all sort of there on the edge now for the American election, the November, because we know say now a sort of rematch between, just like how Salon begets a rematch in 2023, June 2023, between President Bill and Dr. Samura. So a similar thing they get for happen this November between Trump and Biden. So again, we all know say up till now, Trump not be able to accept the result. So the question now is, if he lost, he no say now in final chance that he go accept, and if he not accept safe, he go just kind of go quietly, because last time we all know say it be hope for comeback, and it don't make the comeback. But the question now is, if he not win, he go able for just give up and say, well, enough is enough for me and stuff, or he go try for trigger something else. So all them concerning the people and get them. So probably, even though other factors than they will make America people and not happy. And in fact, this report then breaking down to even the age group, like people and way now in the early 20s. In fact, for the most part, in America, now they're not happy at all. So for let America come out of the top 20. Just imagine, the top 20 countries then we considered where them people the citizens then say they're happy. America come out of that top 20 day. So again, I want to remind people say, dear, they report here, they're supposed for give a kind of check, reality check. That way where they feel say, okay, well, we political party now in a power, so nothing they go wrong. But when you look at you not go say, oh, there's skew against Salon. If America we get so much influence, that report come out as negative result on against America. So we need to accept the result here. Like I say, let we go back and try for do a reality check and say, okay, well, how we can able improve the living standard of people. Last week we get the connection issue. I will talk about another one way. To me, I feel say a very, very important for we take a step back and assess that particular report the last week. So for Una will not be joined, waiting I will talk about last week where the connection go off. I will talk about another report will be come out as of last week actually, where now the Human Development Index, and that index it take key aspects them where it look at, and I'll be shown but because I will talk say I will continue with that program day, but I'm not going to spend too much time before I set the stage in terms of waiting we go look at, because we get boku things them we want for look at tonight. We get for look at the Kush situation, because videos, two videos, then they were for shown one from the National Drug Enforcement Agency, and the kind of situation where it paint any Sierra Leonean for be concerned. Because if we say, okay, well, that agency they're not responsible for put them here under control, but yet the agency they complain of not being adequately supported, so that not something where every Sierra Leonean for concern. So, and again, this I know for take from a party lens though, because in fact the thing where I'm glad for is the fact that the person where they make that complaint day or that appeal day, now President Bill appoint them. And in fact, now recently they get in that position there as of October, even though a man way based on the fact say now be immigration boss, and it take a sort of, in my own case, I mean, my own assessment, it will be a bribe, but it's in a gift. So I've even questioned why, if for all position, official position, I mean, a public position, this time where it's still there under investigation, as far as I know. So, but again, then the law will put them aside. But for the fact, say, it come out and then complain and appeal and say, waiting is say, then they, I want for let we take them very serious, because not to APC person. We all know say na President Bill appoint him. So then they for even make una the party people them, una the people that we just they look at party lens from a party lens, let una step back and take their appeal very seriously. So now that make I feel say very important for let we talk about that. And the other thing we go talk about in connection to the same kush, we want for sure, because when I remember the administration, we talk about a rehab center. So, but the prevalence, the rate at which we they see kush they destroy, we generation we get for lead with the youth. And for like that the rehabilitation center there, according to the person we na Gbagba, now that center day, it say it only can take 50 people them at a time, and it therefore talk about say they get long waiting list. So again, given the prevalent, and we all know, for example, abroad now, America specifically, and Europe self, be do that where the pandemic be don't pull it. They even make tent them outside. They make like outside, I go say, quote and unquote, mobile hospital. So why we not go think of the same? Get temporary place them where then go able for go put them, we youth then they, and therefore teach them for like they're able to come back to society. So rather than saying, okay, well, if you space not in at the rehabilitation center, that's it. You get for do a waiting list and stuff. I'll go on for let me talk about and there again, let me pull the party lens. Let me not point fingers, because a nice we don't do this for too long. In nice for like now, we talk about solution, how we go resolve salon situation. So Nadande, I really want for Chajuna, for Oluna to this night. So while we do unpack all this, I want for remind una say the phone lines they're open right away. As I can always tell una, me knocking like for all the phone lines. In fact, then in our practice now, from all presenters them now this platform, we they always now open the phone line right away as we start the program. So, and that one, because that's not traditional to VOS. So for the people in within North America, and that includes United States, Canada, and Mexico, the number one they call, again, this is not toll-free number, meaning that on another for pull out of our pocket. So VOS go responsible for that. It just start like way salon and can say collect call. Where somebody they pick up and then in pay for you. So a similar something like this, and it'll be collect call. But when you call this number, you not get for pay anything other than the normal charge rate and can charge you for using phone. North America toll-free number now 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. If you call now UK, the local number for call now +4420 80891455. So the UK number for call, if you want for reach we, and this now local call, we will just be local charge for you, not go be long distance from waiting we provided and tell we. So the UK number again now +4420 80891455. If you call Australia, where instead of a local number, you can call +6129 09843337. Australia local number now +6129 09843337. If they call WhatsApp, where I can refer to as we want port, because with WhatsApp, you can call WhatsApp from any side na the world where you dey. So now make it refer to as the one port number. So the number for which we, if you don't want to call any of the numbers here, regardless of whether you did it or not, now that area day, but you can call we now WhatsApp 1-343-997-5828. 1-343-997-5828. And we get with VOS radio na free tone, and they get boku programs the way they can broadcast. And if you not able to get you the other part of the country where you're not able to get the radio directly, please download we app. And the app na VOS television. VOS TELEVISION. If you download this app, you go able to get me right away. Like with where they talk so right now, you go able to catch me voice. Now the app. So that's how up to date we have the. So you go able for download the app again. Like I say, VOS television. If you go now, you Google Play Store, you type VOS television, you go able to forget the app and just download them, and then we get boku things them another app there where you can able to enjoy. You can able to enjoy live TV, especially the games them for people that will like sports. We can show sports and we can show movies. We can show plenty things them now the live TV where we know they on now the VOS TV. So the radio, they play the radio 24/7. So if we know they on the TV, like now are they on, you get program from Freetown. If the Freetown people are not there on, you will enjoy nice and relaxing music 24/7. And if you know like waiting they playing at the VOS radio station, we get a sister station where in our music throughout where they play, we're in a TAV network. If you click on the third button to your right, you will get non-stop music, African music. And then if you look for somebody, I know say yes, the fast ones don't go far now and stuff, but we always can benefit where we get within and call the better half. Like you get somebody where they help you for, plenty things them. We get a dating site where we call a VOS matchmaking, where you can able for explore that as well. And if you just want for chat and everything, post an article, we get with VOS forum, where you can go there. And we get a VOS kind of Facebook page. We're similar to Facebook, and we call them VOS community, because we want for all feel like part of one big community, whether you're salon or you're outside of the country. So you can click on that. And the other one, if you get something where you want to advertise for free, just click on the classified, and then you list the two way they sell, and VOS they list them for you for free. So again, this not just for encourage we people them for let them come together. Like we all come together and push Mama Salon go before one way or the other. So if they look for the latest salon news, we get that section there where you can click on the news button, and then they can go to the salon news, and you get the most recent news, the latest news where they come up from salon. You will catch them, and all the other things. Them we YouTube channel, we Facebook page, we X, we in our previous Twitter, and we website, all day another app day where you can able for enjoy. So fumble them, that's not about the app. So now last week I begin for talk about the sardine where President Bill go launch that sardine factory. So President Bill, among other things, them it talk about give one statistics where you don't need for be mathematician for question the statistics there. By the way, not to disrespect to the president though. I want to let people in, let the article, let them know that. But however, I go even show now long-term tweet where the now chief minister be tweet. It tweet and last show now because I want to let people they understand, say, not to unpatriotic venture for like you point out thing that we need to go well. Not to unpatriotic thing at all. As a matter of fact, when you do something like that, it'll help the people that within a power. If then take some of their advices, then they um, in good faith and do the right thing. So, una member severally, I don't show a video of Ben Kelfala before I show now the tweet from the now chief minister, way back then not to be minister. You know, now somebody where you go say now ordinary person like me, you too, not to be government official. So, but it be tweet, and we go see the tweet. This now something where be the monogram as Sierra Leonean. So if it don't come now into governance, then other bossing they do the same thing as it be they do as Sierra Leonean way team be the monogram, it tweet them. So why now people and they twist around and say, oh, if you do so, you're not patriotic. But this person, if let's say during APC term, APC people and quote them as not patriotic. So, but now we don't be chief minister, we all feel say a patriotic. Why the double standard? This go carry country go before? Absolutely not. So let us show now the tweet and let just no more for like are able go back and try for jog una memories. Say them people there where una they hail now, where una they give so much praises. They be don't say something in the past during the previous administration where now worst thing they happen, but yet then they make like everything go, oh, everything is well. So to me, now it make a question the politicians here. I just want to give one of the reasons, some of the reasons, if not the reason we make are they do it in, are they do so. Because people them depending upon whose side of the fence then they, if na APC they na power, and then they support APC never go ever do something wrong. If them na SLPP they na power, SLPP do something, to them it not go ever be anything wrong. They not go ever take responsibility of the mistakes. Ben Kelfala clearly, if you don't ask people them during about 2016, I be they try for look for that video then I will archive, but because of time I not be able to forget them. So dear, anybody will get them Andy, post them for me, send them na the VOS WhatsApp, or you send them na the Facebook. Just please post them where I go able for download them. And people that we're not familiar with them, because I know say but often I don't see Ben Kelfala that in video they and not even dance around the bush and not beat around the bush at all. It make them clear. It even itemize the things them we don't go up. It talk about the percentage changes and stuff like that. And because of that, it say let people that wear black, let them come on at it and go protest. And he even say a public contract where somebody fail in obligation enough for the day. I dey paraphrase now. Yeah. So Ben Kelfala, if he believe all waiting he be say in 2016, let we take the dollar. I talk about the dollar. Now the dollar don't go up according to their own assessment over 200%. According to the Minister of Works, where he be assess the dollar, where he be try for make the case for increase the toll gate fee. It said the dollar don't depreciate over 200% from the time where they signed the agreement. Where at that time, I believe if I remember correctly, it'll be 2015. So now remember, and Ben Kelfala, where things do not be worse as than they so. Ask people and for common do wear black. But now when you try for do within Ben Kelfala, be they do, then brand you as unpatriotic. You they incite violence. You're not good for the country. Ebo me fambulem. So now that way they for push Salon go before, where Ben Kelfala began the freedom for call to action, for pronounce things that will be they go wrong under APC. So why now somebody not forget the freedom for make similar call where SLPP they rule? Salone, according to the main topic tonight, Salone rank fourth from the bottom of the nations them were unhappy. So the fourth unhappiest nation in the world, according to a recent report, the World Happiness Report. I go show now that in a more way I go into it deeper. But waiting I want for focus now tonight, now for the areas them where we all for look into and see how we go push Salongo before. Again, before I show now the tweet in 2015 where the chief minister tweet, let not forget, like close the chapter of the sardine factory where I start last time. If I'm let we put things them in perspective. To me, it would be a better case if President Bill be stick with the jobs. Because remember, now if even he create one job, now additional to the current number of jobs we get. But for let President Bill twist them around and try for connect them and say, oh, this now one of several of initiatives way for feed salon. To me, I believe say that's ingenious. That's kind of truthful to the people of Sierra Leone. Now, similar approach it be take where it be the campaign where it say from A to Z. It don't do everything we say in a manifesto. If a letter they will pass Z, it don't even do them. So now that similar approach they try for take so. So in the end, we then go ask him, I sure say it go reference the sardine. Say, oh, it don't bring a sardine factory, it don't bring a bread factory. So that's in your way, it don't fulfill the promise of, say, feed salon initiative. Me famble and when I see who's how they go with this, say President Bill not be truthful to with people them. I born and raised na salon. I born na salon. I grew up na salon. I come abroad where I don't, in me, like way I don't turn big man. Lord put on that way. I come abroad where I don't turn big man. We all know say sardine. We get a caller on the line. Let's just finish the thoughts, please. We all know say sardine up till now luxury na salon. For let you buy sardine, you put on a dry rice and stuff. Most times, they can say another young boy, young girl, but people the way they struggle, they're not able to afford that. For buy sardine and put on rice. Where the president they say, well, if you have no cook or something, just make the rice and slap you sardine and you're good to go. No, sardine more expensive than gari. So why you not emphasize on gari where we know they import? You find ways them how people then go produce more gari, more casada, more petete, where can able be a substitute to that rest. If I told you, I'll make you case. Because then and day, the average person they eat them gari. Yes, even though now inferior good and not consider when you eat gari, then say you're a poor man. But now if we get gari in abundance, where gari price not go to challenge that of less price, you able find wisdom how you go encourage more production in that area there. That go be initiative. Being a success story towards or a pathway towards achieving your feed salon initiative. But not with sardine. So stick to the employment situation, but not say sardine go be considered as part of your program for feed Sierra. Me and you too know, say, President Biono to Sardini, they refer to a way they talk about food self-sufficient now the country. We all know that. Not of Sardini, they talk about. And now they say Sierra Leone, they consume in totality double of waiting West African countries than they consume. That's not big falls. Also, you pull that statistics there. Salon population, now around 8 million. Nigeria, Lagos alone population. So you want tell me, say, the all 8 million people them, when you combine Nigeria, Ghana, all the West African country, 8 million people them, including the Peking there, when not even begin eat fish yet. So when you combine them people and the way they eat fish, there's still more than the total number of the entire West Africa. Ebo me fumble them. So una see why making say President Bill and not good for that country there? Because why you always they falsify their numbers then they just take number out of the bath and just throw them out there like that. But me fumble them, let's take this call and I go come for conclude on that sardine thing day and try for set the record straight. VOS Network. Hello caller, what's your name and who say they call we from, please?
Hello, Mr. Kalbo. How did you say? My name VOS Network. Yes, my name is Alusain. I call from Maryland.
I did do well, brother Alusain. Thank you very much for what you call. Yeah, thank you. Same to you, sir. So what do you take on the program, sir?
Well, I just been kind of I talk with you while the listening just now.
Yes.
There's kind of one of the man we I think they don't change the image of Salon right now. Even this scores that we come out. The happiness that they talk about. So
yes.
They make a lot of people unhappy in the country because the country waiting you can be in number one corruption. Corruption and they don't make Salon they would out this so. So them two parties are in a both corrupt party them. They don't expose Boku. But the two parties there, you get two different personalities. The one day would expose them, they back up, then begin to pull this money small, you don't catch them. The other one day wouldn't catch them. Now how much did they make? I decided they pull close for Fed. Say if you they catch themselves, they begin cost money cost for that kid. Say if you possible they pull they Fed safe. Then they amount they block with the amount they at one. And that's all enable control. So nobody know happy with this. This expose when expose so. And the unfortunate thing, I believe suicide they take most of them so and freedom. Freedom said there are mad people and they would it. You want people like go mad and they boku. At the cost money cost, at the born police station. If they win elections, if they say when they don't win on a parliament to go, they say no, no go. Then on happiness part. How they go say, well, they say go court, so you see me, I know they go court. So the happiness, unhappiness, that would be seen as alone so right now. But they go to the extent, say, the unhappy, say, they go cut electricity, wire them. One transformer, the whole. Cut transformer, wire them. What's kind of thing in Galway? That's a sign of unhappiness. So, right now, Seth, what's in the going on right now? From what they win the MCC, and other people are unhappy back. As this is alone, win MCC, go, hey! How do they get them? How do they go to them call? Now they clap now, they say, well, they do something for make them get MCC. But they know the first thing they say no one can do. Both can of salon, people they are talking right now, they say 10,000 leons. Eboku. For let the company where they own the boss, it's too plenty. But in reality, they're not going to pull 5,000 leons, people and then Kabalaton. Calabaton for the bus station, you go give 45,000 loans, you go try and this. So you go take transport for because the reality is that 10,000 loans is cheaper as compared to where you come out halfway, where you take bus to Calabaton and say they drop you halfway, after that 3 or 4 sides and go for drop you before you reach your destination. And that's what you get for big. Then Billy airport to people there at one. And say that airport don't know the goodie. Because people are not happy for nothing. Because for some people they lost election. Now Wamat cause feds. Kill army man them, kill policeman them, burn policeman. All I want to enter the country. And it reflects like America with the election. When Trump lost election in America, all them confused. This 4 years. So wahala. The same thing happened at Salon. Salon it take it to a different level because America would get like Salon they won't transform all.
Okay, but I was saying, thank you very much. Call me back. You get interesting perspective. But call me back. Let me take another call. Thank you very much for your perspective.
You're welcome.
Yeah, let me take another call. Thank you, bro. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who say they call me from, please.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Cabo. It don't take small on call.
Yes. Now for sort of keep the 3 minutes because the calls that don't begin calm, fast and furious.
Yes. So
please,
Mr. Cabo,
thank you.
You talk about Becky Fala in sit down or wear black on Monday for saying and the free price will go up. Are you really, Mr. Cabo, comparing to somebody calling? The people from Google CID office.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Make the government.
Yeah,
make government unruling. Investors killing police on the street. Are you comparing that to what Benkefala did? Are you comparing government wants to move a public something owned by the government from one city to another city? And somebody say, go kill anybody who will go there. Attack them. Are you comparing Benkefala say we're black? For just say, I'm not happy about the situation going on. Are you comparing to what APC guys or whatever Adebayo has been doing for that nation? I think it's very ingenious for anybody. I don't care whatever bike we get. You compare the things that have happened inside this regime compared to what they did to APC. Don't be sincere with Salon. Don't be really sincere with Salon. I'm not saying government is perfect, but waiting we, the opposition, and some of we who don't like this government, what we have done to the government, it don't help for create the bad image we have in our country. Again, we talk about President Bio. President Bio don't talk to the rest the security in the Dunia Salon. It's a full security. It's a deal they talk about. Me, for the fact that the imbalance of trade, if sardines we produce, in Salon they eat even 1 million sardines. Now we are producing sardines. That's a low. The economic challenge is like a winning economic now. The imbalance of trade. At least don't reduce that. Oh, why you really go for praise Malabio for anything he has done? When you go look for small fault, Malabio talks to Florida and they control average you talk about. It doesn't matter. There's like 2 million population Salon get. How many million population Lagos get? Averagely. That's what the statistics you talk about. The average you talk about, not to the population. The population doesn't matter.
No, go watch Chamba. Can you
China get population more than America. But the economy of when you talk about the what? Now average me and you the calculate. Why we really anything wanna be used so we take it out of context. Or just make the wanna be used line. I'm not getting the headphone.
Anyway, you time.
But if the sardine, okay, not right.
Yes, brother James.
I will come back.
Yeah, brother James. I really like the way I can spin things. Them, if a nice, let them put you as PRO. Because the two way they not can say, the two way they not can say, you they spin are nice for them. President Beno say on average, it says Sierra Leone.
But you know the average, but
Let me take other calls there. It just
you
interesting the way
average.
how you can
Average
spend,
average they talk about.
not to waiting you think say talk. Now waiting talk and they analyze. Anyway, let we get chance to other people there. VS WhatsApp guide, waiting your name and who said they call from, please. All right, WhatsApp, go ahead. Oh, I don't know if we get issue with the WhatsApp line. Caller, you did get me. Well, dear, try for call we back. I don't know really waiting they happen. Say something. Okay. Well, they are call we back. We'll try for fix the WhatsApp line because it's like a crack. But call we back. Allow we take other call while we fix the WhatsApp line. VOS network. Hello, caller.
Say something.
Caller, waiting your name and who say they call from, please.
Okay. Well, they are call we back. We'll try for
they call from London.
Line.
Okay.
Because,
now for turn your volume down because you hear me safe, please.
I don't do that.
Wonderful. Yeah, go ahead, please. Waiting at your name and you say they call from London. Go ahead. Waiting at you take on the program tonight, sir.
You know, it's Alex say, Madam, you get people away the church for can talk for this program. Look, this guy they talk what they talk about unhappiness. He say them go born, then the courts wire them. Not see them begin courts wire, electric wire them from Pakabine them. Them so that man, no one they go salon. I made them they talk and can't talk there. The man they talk say when them build bridge, when them build airports, people and the vex, now them vex then the people and the vex because of angry. The people then come up for protest and kill them. APC no ever do that. Them protest na kenema against Aneskoma, where go there for go, for go swearing them, mayor them. Na kenema. They all up on a which thief, kill nobody. Madabio don't kill people in another country. Then people are they can defend Madabio. They talk say they can make this so people in the vex. They can cut. Not them begin cut electric wire. Tell me how much people are honest. Call police for go kill them on the street. They don't go kill them McKinney, kill them Putzlock, or kill them. They never kill one person about. They see them about and they come inside Okada. Then they protest about all day. Nobody they touch them. But you protest now the Western area so they don't kill you. This man the case of Ben Kefala, who's city minister where don't catch. That guy where they make anti-drugs headstone. Not so money be don't see. Not so corruption and pull and pan. Where they go put outside and go put them back. The guy in SLBS, he went to Capo. Not so corruption and pull and they for them get promotion and can go other side. Who that Ben Kefala don't catch within the present government. Then they tell me one person back. 49,000 bag rest loss. They know nobody. Say today. So they talk about in a way then go build station people in the vex. Who's kind of people in the way? I look at the matter be they hire people for can talk in this program. They don't know what's in the happiness alone. They really don't know. We people then they suffer under with angry. So once when me glad for BBC, Al Jazeera, VOA, all what they talk about them people they will come out. Now protest for cost of living. Madam, you call them terrorists, they kill them on the street, fire people, and then people that they can talk nonsense that they put out. Sorry, yeah. I don't want to call, but then two force my away talk. Italian and Madam, they pay them for can talk to people. Who's can't see this? We will make bridge people in the vex. Who's bridge where Madam, you don't make? What the Madam, you don't do in that country there? You know how much people and they don't kill? Na Southeastern they talk so. So they need to feel what's in the happen at the West, Northwest. We were don't kill people who know what's happening. When they protest against and shoot anybody, what have you calling citizens a terrorist? Run after them, choke them, he's saying go, oh God. He's saying go run after them, turn at the grave. The mass burial will don't be in a saloon. This past 5 years, it will never be. Every year then they beg 2-3 mass burial. Then kill people and go beg them like destitute. Small people sit on and you swallow, Papa go claim the body. They say no, they need again. Then go bury them. Now, the matter be your state record. Burying. them don't know.
Yes, unfortunately, because the line don't pick up, so let we stick to the 3 minutes. And thank you very much.
Okay.
Call me back. But by the way, though, before you go, I just want to make a little bit of correction. Yes, Aneskoma, during that protest in Akenema, one of the protests in Akenema, somebody died. Where in fact, now recently ECOWAS don't pass a verdict where say
Somebody, okay, we not say somebody that matter be able know how much people they don't kill. They go back people and nobody know.
I just want to throw that out. Let we know say.
Okay, let me say 140 die. We will consamos. You will consamos. They go pull on your skill.
Anyway, I agree with you. Say the situation the worse, but coma in terms of people they be the.
You know they compare. You know compare with 140 die with you go for them will go kill hundreds of people. They not investigate today.
Okay, I understand your point. Let we get up
hundreds of people and they don't die in the northwest.
Thank you very much, brother. And again, I really feel everybody in pain because now we country and we don't want to let that country they continue for the go that way they do that direction they. But let we try the WhatsApp again. VOS network. WhatsApp, go ahead. What's your name and who say they call me from, please? Yeah, for some reason, we don't sort of try to fix the WhatsApp, but we still get some issue with the WhatsApp. But hold on, WhatsApp. We take one call from the other line, and then we go try for see if we can able fix your line back. VOS network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call me from, please?
Yeah, this Akawo. Fortunately, I don't have you.
All right. Well, dear, you say the line jam.
My last brother.
Let we keep to the 3 minutes, yeah, brother.
Okay.
Thank
my
you.
last brother talked about what was the thing. Demonstration took place in Sierra University. Lecturers were not lecturing for 6 months. Where in other universities, UBP University, like Young University, and other things, the lecturers were paid. The other university lecturers were not paid. The students took come on the street, including my own small brother on the case. They were bulleted and killed. That's not wrong. But because this area, some of us don't want to talk about anything like this. Because what you they say like history. If you call an electoral time, tell me which demonstration will take place at an electoral people are not here. Before we address the police, I will address the man of the head in command. And the police and the same police as another view. Tell me which demonstration will take place under and that's why people were not here. Including Google, including the youth village where they want to take a Kabbalah. And people very serious. And I think that is going to make some of us really mad when we want to come. And I don't know what to say. Even SME here people that are Twitter. There's nothing for them to say. Someone else here. People are here. Now somebody call up. And they ask for man for kill a police and street. This is government of Sudan. They can't become unruly and ungovernable. Come on. This thing has to make me and realize something and go out of hand. We want to compare the way and the command in your demonstration they were staging to now. Also now, and the command rule that was 11 years. There was no coup d'etat. How many coup d'etat? I've seen coup d'etat like, come on, my people. I hope without reality to tell ourselves. The violence level of that country now. You know how you because another one they can't see that overthrow because what happened in the country. Okay, Jamie discussion. And then Kuma is that and then Kuma the days of power today. There was a coup alleged against Manabio. It would have not granted Manabio for move out of the country. And then Kuma was more ruthless. that Manabio, I know, that makes the question and all that. I don't really know because it don't look desperate.
All right. Brother James, unfortunately, time don't bet you back. All right, let we try the WhatsApp call. WhatsApp, go ahead, please. WhatsApp?
You hear me?
Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. Good morning. I'm your side.
Yes, we'll get you now. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, me, Ahmed, at the call from UK.
Hello, brother Ahmed. Thank you so much for the patience and waiting at your contribution to the program tonight,
well,
sir.
Thank you. As usual, you always make the topic interesting and they analyze deep down the heart with all sincerity. You see, we never be sincere to each other. Brother Alusine and Brother James, like putting me brother we call listen to the second to last for a week call from UK. It's like these guys are paid up members to defend your undefendable. The brother, me where I grow up free to a big mandate. I go university before I travel, come abroad not too long ago. I know say for me born, where I get sense now, young come in Beijing and a Skroma, of course. With this is the worst government ever. This is the worst. Moku read back, Moku go track with the UN, Moku look at the IMF, or look at the economic system in place. Madam, you can tell we say lawlessness they can't quell and down, corruption, and they can't build the youth employment. When we the campaign, what is there? We say 50 factories are put up only this last campaign. What they don't start even for bakery days of course. All these guys is statements now ironical statements. Irony in a sense, what thing they talk and what they happen contrary. Me and you know that Mr. Kango, you don't analyze this thing long ago. What they put you for all this mess today is because for democracy. Because one for 6 elections, one for rule the people by force. Now I'm putting to today. It makes us see it galvanizes people in the military, the police, the judiciary, for men no more to keep going and take some of your opposition leaders, them give them money, for men no more they endorse them. And they that's so good they participate. Look how many people they die of course today. Young people them. These are people that hierarchy people and new government and they make them deal there. So then guy now be the Lord on that. What he in this man doubt what he get there? Now under the garage to be work. This admire viewing what man. What he get? Why these guys say them come on and they don't mobilize they don't go for make them school. I don't know them guys there some of them who know they feel for the people there. We'll see what they happen. A sardine factory, that's the field salon. That's how I call field salon. How much money they give for Tomabum? $34 million for Tomabum rice factory. Why is the factory? Sardine factory when a private owned person, no get that. You just can't install the factory, not even there in progress yet. Now, how many times mother we don't propagate so many things. What he say with he said they get $25 million for Campbell and Modern Hospital. First of its kind at the whole world. It is a great just like what you use that about let that. It is a great thing them that they're not even they just like they're not even just by imagination. These are the kind possible we get. It's a lie. Now this is a lie too much. This government look at what this guy is praised by the Kefala. What the Kefala don't do? These guys we know what them do with the Renaissance movement and Escobar. So they look at corruption. First of its kind for making a parliamentarian and parameter of the 19 case died so. If from parliament, thief is for yourself to thief for you. How about that? This is blatantly, we see it now. Ever the next action to the past government and the thief. But there should have be the rebel thief in parliament.
Yeah, no. But unfortunately, time don't get you. Yeah, I'll call we back though. So want to call,
Thank you
you
very
go
much.
block.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kalko. Sometimes they will go and then they make sure they inflame we who feel the peace for the people in our country. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much for where you call, and call me back. You will be probably lucky for come through. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, let me take additional calls. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting. Your name and who side they call we from, please.
Good evening, Mr. Pebo. This is Naman Spetok from USA.
Hello, brother Mans. Thank you so much for where you call, as always. And waiting you take on the program tonight, sir. Go ahead, please. 3 minutes.
Yes. Firstly, let's just pick up from Musa we left last week, because last week I been wonder what happened.
Yes, and that program they go well, but we will get some technical issues. I'll not be able to recover from it. So now make we come back.
Okay. So quick one.
Yes.
Look, developments in any country that we find. I mean, there is no way we for be political or try for turn another kind of way or say this or that. It's good. But I believe, say, the country the way they before right now in the world, then they before because they set them priorities right and they work towards that, right? Bringing in a private investor for opening a sardine factory, it's well and good. But Nana, thing we want for the make noise for right now at this point in time, me feel say no. Me feel say we get a priority because almost people are able to afford sardine right now in a salon where a tin of sardine is about 20,000 leones, which is about $1. Not to everybody, and I will tell you, say the majority of salon people can't afford salon and sardine. And rightly, like what you say, sardine now one cheap commodity now most parts of the world, but when you go to a place like salon, it's almost a luxury. We get millions of people picking them, old people, we know one day it's sardine it. So if anybody for cause noise for anything, I don't think in the sardine factory. It's a good thing though, fair enough. But what about the petete? What about the cassava? What about the gari? What about the rice farm them? I believe that will be the government in focus. Not to the other thing them, what would you see? Let the government focus on them things then they go help for make people in life better na salon. Right? Now, let we move to that. I listen previous callers them and all the rest of it, but me I want possibly I still they ask this question. Let somebody show me one project where this current administration don't roll out na salon where the outcome now one way will benefit the people of salon. And I will give you examples, sir. Energy. I listened to Andola Valley the other day. Within the past 15 years, they say they don't make investments over $5 billion in energy. But you have to ask yourself, this is not like a 1 week now, Freetown no get lights. And if Freetown no get lights, you can't ask for the other places then. So outside the money they go. And this is not about only SLPP. The previous governments have involved because they take 11 years of power. Outside all the money has to go, Mr. Kago. Now we go to the education. People are going to say free education. Spare me a moment. No education or the we get quality or we make sense if we run a 2-shift school system, for heaven's sake. Now then a simple fact. Firstly, you know they even give the picking them enough time for dinner school. Because places like Canada and America will not say the beginning they go 8 o'clock, they come after 3. They get sufficient time for dinner school. So spare me that thought. The free education is nonsense. Agriculture is nowhere to be seen, right? And now let's just touch to the kush side before I call back. I end this call and call back. I want to say this.
Yeah, brother Mans. Okay, well, again, dear.
I go save them.
Yes, because say let we practice what they preach. Yeah.
Yes, I will take the lead. Thank you very much.
Okay, call me back, dear big, because other people are on the line.
I will.
All right. Thank you so much for the understanding, bro. All right, let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name? And who side they call you from?
Yes, Mr. Tagbo. This is Alusain again.
Hello, brother Alusain. Yes. Thank you so much. And let me keep on to 3 minutes.
Yes,
go ahead, bro.
What do you want to say? Unfortunate for born that country the way at least as able to see Kaibuli on Albert Magai, Pasheki, Momo, till right now, okay? But the toxic salon, this, that, people like they say salon bad up now, pass out, we don't do with salon good. We don't do, I don't do salon at 24-hour light. I don't do salon with all kind playing the kind of salon. I don't do salon that thing in this. I don't do salon with SLPMB, they export goods them. Raw material, that they get money. But the way me see inside the 80s, for me, Sheki, we make that oil. We take over oil. Before you take over oil, you said, because we enjoy democracy. Until 67 to 68, if they can take over, then destroy the democracy, because they make one party. And then that country begin canon force. Because Salona be the anthem of West Africa, Salona be paradise. That's what I call them. So what they talk, people they talk, Salon be done bad, Salon bad off. No. Anything in there, I'll tell you free. That first 10 years, we Sheki be this in a power. If Sheki be does decide no more, keep that democracy. Because if they do good, we can force. Beaucoup development, they will bring come. I know go like Panam. But we begin now, we begin the catch the one the way they oppose and we are making one party, we be the say, able now so you be say, now you don't turn power, we work, we kill them. And that point they begin come. So the same thing now we happen now this BNTM, we Kabakam, where you can take over. Now the same problem begin back. Because most of the man that shake, they don't get problem with Pasheki. You understand, eh? So now we go back to this. That would Anwela Valley talk. I man talk about that. Salon not going to get electricity that way they be get them because we know people maintain the old one. Doing that they tell you in the 70s. If they maintenance somebody before those do, but waiting for the maintenance, they don't scrap up. It doesn't like what in an apartment. If I do an apartment for 10 years, I say, I don't spend almost 1,000. Or I don't spend 1 million for 20 years. Why are not people don't buy us? I don't got the money for buy us in the first place. Salon GDP almost they get per year. Something at 3 billion. Salon will take that GDP, that 3 billion, and go build electricity one day. It's not possible. So let we try for put everything in perspective. Now put everything in perspective. But now the only thing we forget the money, the democracy where they go right now. Because what you do, from when APC they win election, they say they go. The only party that they will see win election. You win parliamentary election, you win mayor election. You say they go. Pass America, can Western continent they can make tripartite. Then they label on a force. They say people now go back. They want to take governors because people don't vote for you. We don't try to undermine democracy. Not going to court, they go contest. Before that, they go up, they say they begin pay Adebayo for begin call people for common. They outsource the communication to Adebayo. Then bring all the problems, all that amount. They make they forgot that they had the one. I make the cost, I make the for not good in a way. Now Adebayo, the only problem.
Well,
we APC party right now.
Thank you very much for your perspective,
there is 24 hours.
Okay.
I tell you, thank you, for the give people
call me back.
For social media.
Call me back, sir.
They block me. They block.
VOS Network. Hello, call out. What's your name? Inside the call we from, please.
Yes, Mr. Again, this is James.
All right, brother James. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mr. Kawo, I don't want to go to the point. This is the country. I like you. Come on, go to me. I never go to in 4 days' time. I'll be in Israel. So now just imagine say this is a close. Everybody not really say that it's good thing people look at the government. So imagine say 5 million will be the air, and will be the import and that country. $5 million for Sardina will be import and that country. It don't matter if that layman, man not be around country, it produce, it feed, it's a layman no more. But that is not think that good thing that day. We never import again 5 million. Less on the importation. That is how it don't become 5 million stronger. The job, anytime where they import something like country, the job is the export. Because that's why they go they make a Morocco, go they make other country there. If they have for let them make more than in Morocco. Why would we pray God? One of you, beaucoup baptisés. On dit on est sorti parce que oh le gars la base manabio il est dougoul. Il va tout sorti parce que manabio is. If you employ 100 people there, 100 people there, now 100 jobs. Now less 100 people they don't become jobless at all. We're going to continue for the import siding from Morocco. What's really bad about it? Let me brothers and really tell you, what's the matter with you? Pay bad about it. You have factory, we don't have it. Go for it in shopping. I'm going to say anybody who lets alone. Mana Bureau is a new factory. Not to Florida because no Florida don't believe in investing that. Here, Mr. Kabo don't believe in investing in the Sardine factory as alone. Me and you for all come together in partnership, we invest in that. For not one. It's like there is one local, but they don't employ 100 people of with brothers and sisters. They don't make job. They pay tax. 5 million move with the use dollar or import a salon, maybe like this.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Brother James, you connection they come in and out, so you still get you still get about 30 seconds, but your connection they go in and out.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know. I clear now.
Yeah, it clear. So you get 20 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. That's just summarize what I say.
Yes.
For the fact that job creation, that 10,000 people or 100 people that don't get job, they are paying tax to the government, and 5 million will import money again. It's going to help we become a net producer of money. Everything very important. I bless you. Thank you, Mr. Kaiwo.
And thank you very much, Brother James. I agree with you on that job side. But for say we not go import sardine again, then they not.
I said, when we go, we go because next.
Yes.
Producer.
Yeah, for
begin 1, 2. For count.
I understand. For let we not import sardine again. We of course you just make mention of it. Yes.
Sardine.
Yes. We exactly. All right. No, I just want for clarify that. But you know what I talk about. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Let me continue with the calls. WhatsApp VOS network. What's your name and who side they call it from, please?
Evening again, Mans, Mr. Kagbo.
Oh, brother Mans, thank you so much. Well, I'm glad you though, because you need to finish your thoughts. So they can stop me if we go beyond 2 minutes. We'll for calling back, okay?
I hope I lost some of it. So I just want to catch up for Musai. You make a correction just now. We say this. I mean, developments are still a call and development because it's a good thing.
Yeah, development, definitely.
Yeah, it don't mean say
salon.
It don't mean say this could be the end of sardine importation. It don't mean that. And one example I will give you na egg na salon. You know, go believe. I mean, they work with a financial institution Freetown for a long time, for more than 16 years before I left. The amount of people them when they give SME loans them, we see it go up in poultry. It's unbelievable. For le we still import egg na salon. Mr. Kagbo, imagine egg. We are still importing eggs. And imagine all the egg they would eat in America, they all get shelf life, right? Probably 2 weeks, not more than 2 weeks, I think, or not more than 3 weeks. They all get shelf life. Imagine when they left Holland or wherever they left, na ship say they come salon. We're still doing it. So me, they of the opinion say, we government for focus in energy on some of the areas then low hanging fruits them. And they call them low hanging fruits because we don't need dollar for do anything in terms of growing in crops then the cassava, petete, corn, do things like a poultry. We don't need dollar for do all anything in there. So meanwhile the government focusing energy on that. But the problem when again, it's about sincerity. Mr. Kagbo, sincerity. Now let's go back to this MCC quick. This is a 500 million free money. All waiting and tell you, go clean your backyard, sweep your front door, crawl inside your parlor, pack your parlor fine, make sure so you pick in the was clean, all man look chen. They will bring this Christmas presents can give you. Is that too much to ask? So we're posting the tell me say this government like the people and this government don't do more. If you have some comedy in me, yes. Or the like we mosquitoes the past na me, yes. Because sense not did it. Because if honestly and truly this government we really get the people at heart, I think say not them for the run after MCC. Hey, we don't make progress 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't check them. Let me see how far we don't go. Hey, we don't do this so I can't look them. But we need to see that they happen. And as I blame the government, I want for turn more small to the opposition because then self gets a role for play. How much are they doing to help the people? How much are they talking? How much are they saying things out for the people to understand? I don't think say they do much for help. I don't think say that they do much. And before I don't, let's just touch quick on the push way that they'll be probably in. I feel say the government is not serious about it. The police that bear the greatest responsibility, they are not doing much as a whole. You know, the authorities them and then get responsibility for protect lives and property and also for secure the well-being of citizens them. But if names then they come up every now and then, but we need to see action. So it's difficult for them to understand within the whole meeting for the parliament, they talk all kind of big talk. But this, but that, and they talk say no get much, and they talk not 12 people and no more you get. I don't think somebody do much about the situation. It's like people and they were happy about the situation. Keep them nodding, keep them in a in a zombie state. Then we can go about the business because the youth there then can get chance for cause problem around. So keep them in a state there. But it's sad, you know. Thank you very much, sir. I will continue for listening.
And they are call way back because you know one possibly get tons of solutions, not to just kind of being critical, but you give solutions as well. I truly appreciate
Thank you
that.
so much for that. I will continue for listening. Try for call back.
Yeah, please. All right, let me take additional calls then. So again, when I know say me, let's take the call them.
Yes, sir.
Hello, caller. Waiting a name inside the call from, please.
This is not the usual man, sir. Boy, Jalo Jamboria.
All right, Mr. Jamboria. Thank you so much for your call. And
you see, Mr. Kago, we are wishing to change Sierra Leone, but we are doing it wrongly. Why did I say that? You cannot fix a problem using the methods that cause the problem, said Albert Einstein. The problems of Sierra Leone is not on the material side where they look at. Government don't do this, government don't do that. No, not the tangible things. It's the systemic things that we have failed to build since 1961, 90 catapult we into all the nonsense our society they suffer so today. People and they take drugs, they die. Why? Because one, they don't have jobs to do. Two, they are depressed. They are above frustration. They are depressed. So then they take drugs. That's the root cause. Now we need for address. How do we address it? Let us begin to look at how we can create a sustainable system. Sustainability. It's not about this leader do that leader do that. Those are all unsustainable hypes. As a matter of fact, the leaders are not doing anything. It's the international community. Since we got independence, the international community, they build road, build bridge, build this, build that. Investors are not coming because we don't have the infrastructure. There is no power supply. There is no flowing water. So if they can build one small sardine factory where they employ 100 people, not to favor, governments not they do favor. Government for create safety nets and a sustainable system for make things work, so that the people them go get more jobs, and the cyber will not see. When you create the situation for make people and get more jobs by providing the infrastructure and the relevant type of education, for make you get the skills where industry require, you they create automatically a consumption power, where it means say more revenue they come into the public finance, more people they buy goods and services, then you create wealth. Let us stop bullshitting with Sierra Leone. Now look at the realities. Now come up on theories. Now come back to base and look at the practical things. This last speaker talked about the hanging fruit. Yes, we need the hanging fruit. But how do we develop an agricultural system that is sustainable in Sierra Leone? When you talk about agriculture, that theorician that we say get PhD for agriculture will tell you the land tenure system is the problem. It is not. It is the way we think in Sierra Leone that is our problem. We need for unthink and begin rethink in Sierra Leone. With the present land tenure system we get, we can organize the chiefdoms into cooperatives. We create trust funds in each chiefdom. Let the people and begin benefit from the land. Anybody who they go use the land, let it be in partnership with the people. Give them a percentage of the profit. 30%, 40%, put it in a trust account. That will help the people in the long run. Let us stop this bullshitting in Sierra Leone. Because that's what the Americans say. When they take something serious, you make it into a joke. They talk like serious. It's bullshitting. It's time we begin to think. It's not about Mother Bio and Escoma or whatever. If we don't think in Sierra Leone, this will continue and it will get worse. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jamboria. As always, Fambulem, the man with plenty solution and wisdom as well. So let me take additional calls, and thank you so much again, sir. VS Network, hello, call out. What's your name and where you calling from, please? What's up? Go ahead, please. What's up? You're on live.
Hello, Mr. Kagu.
Yes. Yes. Go
Good
ahead,
morning.
please. Yeah, good morning.
Calling from France, a brother.
All right. Okay. What's your take on the program tonight, sir?
Yeah, Mr. Kagu, saloon problem. For now, everybody they talking on, but they know they look to what they happen. Unfortunately, now the world they go before, the world not they go behind for nobody. If people and they try for go before, they try for cargo people in the end. Look at saloon today. They go on social media. We are kush. Everywhere kush. The youth of tomorrow for the next generation. And they don't so. You as a president, before you take the matters serious, unfortunately, Madam Yoro left the country for the past 1 month. They na saloon. That's why can be resistant and they go back. Which kind of president who get? Who then talk no more for development when I begin comparable and Eskuruma, comparable 1960 something. I'm not thinking about all those systems they have been died before. Think about the tomorrow future. Who say this so? Now Canada. Who say this so right now? People then they think for the next 100 years. They know they think about the past 100 years. Now the next 100 years. The two callers they will last call. I appreciate it, but you get some man they who can call you just for provoke situation. Like everything what they happen in that country, they're happy. People are not happy. And Escoma don't do your own, you don't go yourself do your own. Why an Escoma will not get all those problems? What do they do? It cannot be a home one day. Everybody they take part. Then country I don't develop, but any president who come in, they make you. You say make you left for your name. Whose legacy where they left for me? No legacy. Pass for left kush, look over what is the language, youth of tomorrow. For the next 5 years, we will get possible for snap na salon. All the college then are youth. Even at the village, then kush they. If you go to the media, they show you all the village there. Inside village, kush they. What see they don't do? They just they pass. They know the people, they know the culture. The country, they go back to us. People, they see, don't back to the media, they praise. What's in a sardine? Most people, they eat sardine. You know, Mr. Kabule, God bless you. Continue. But I get some people who can annoy the media. You know, when you get patience for good.
Well, yeah,
Then they see
say
things they go bad. Before they
now
talk
we
the bad
brothers
things,
and sisters.
they just sit down, they talk. But anyway, let God bless you. Me, I don't know what I get. But what they go on a salon, you not fine. Salon one
Absolutely,
come bad to my faith.
absolutely,
Thank you, sir.
absolutely.
God bless you. Bye. You know
All
me.
right, God bless you too, brother. Let me continue for take calls then. VS Network, hello caller, waiting a name and who say they call you from, please.
Yes, yeah, they call from London back.
Hello, brother.
Um,
Thank you so much. And waiting a you additional take on the program tonight, sir.
Then still after them, it's two brother them. This man they talk say APC win election, parliamentary election, and call them for going to parliament and agree. Me brother, whose election we lost, we no get credibility like this. Why we matter be broad daylight chief election. Would I go glad if we and the man chief election? It you know one thing, the guy he just spoil with democracy. He just spoil with democracy. The man will go campaign and unless the campaign boss. If unless no set him out, I go lock on a tight place. If unless when a big man we don't left politics, if I come up here. If I come up here election, who can talk the one and then? Now you for tell you compile come up here election. All man now you go left. Now you go say okay well at the left, but not a person will go tell you Obama will see a campaign with Biden. Yeah, Salonion is a threatening company, still no campaign. If you not pull him out by election, I go lock on a tight place. He don't have so much so that when you like the man say the man mix panku. Now Eko say Budi I left your company. Like us rest now. Because the man don't fail for all team. You chief election, they say pull results, 30 the results not come out. Now how they analyze the thing the way in Mohammed Konedu. Don't this man they say party win election, they say go parliament and agree. You go agree for if not APC powers too. SLPP be Marabio as candidates for SLPP. Like what don't be na salon. Like what don't be na salon. This man carries commission of inquiry now for muzzle the opposition. This bank fella wouldn't they praise you. Me, I don't want to see corrupt commissioner like Ben Kefala. Unless in term, Pakaba in term, we see that Valcolia, we Aras Pakaba say them fair with them pull. We see back and a schoolman in term, where this guy indict sitting minister the all after to cover them. You see him. You see all them things who that Ben Kefala don't ever indict. Man, 1 month 49,000 bag rest. 30 they will not know. We went to understand say na then self chief minister Fatima Bio na then it's rest. So them on this Timbo now say if you make I go talk with them do amo. Na then left they say well you no get case again. Wetin make Kefala for talk? Wetin make Kefala man say we sit down Mother Bio sack Auditor General because they catch am party. What in this man they can't say about APC win election and not go parliament. Now so no more you go Mohammed Kone just fix the parliament I want. He give the man presidency, they say pull results and enable pull on. He put on one day, not 24 hours, where people in the house he pull them back. Saturday the man able call election results. Don't this man they talk say people and they win for go parliament and they agree. The man don't set always but APC then just stay like Madam you no more. They all are the same. Because I don't see no reason why they for them a parliament. With that kind with Ben Kefala and results. That result in a Ben Kefala yon. Not to salon people and votes that one day. Madam they win 6 or 7 seats na Freetown. They win 4 seats na Putloko. Can you imagine? But all the kill way don't kill na Freetown Putloko McKinney. Now they go win seats there. How people are not then crazy. You they see them, they run after people, and 1 day to the 2 days to the election, and burn APC office in Abo. Before they announce the election result, they go kill na APC office. Now this man they talk say they win election and they afraid for they no go to parliament. So go to parliament so that they condition them.
Right. Again, I know it for really cut people them off. But unfortunately, brother, yeah, let we give our folks then chance, yeah.
All right.
Call me back if you're able, please. Yeah. Thank you,
brother.
Yes, thank you so much, bro. All right, let me take another call. WhatsApp VOS network. What's your name? Call we from, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kabo. Mr. Ahmed again from UK.
Thank you so much, brother Ahmed.
Yes, you know, I just want to stick to the headline where everything you don't see at the headline. Sierra Leone ranked 4th unhappiest nation globally in the latest World Happiness Report. So what did that tell me? We will go school. When you read the heading, when you put, what do you make up? This is something when you fish out from the global ranking. So why we go and enable understand we are lacking something. The people are not happy. That's a lot. This headline don't speak the whole thing and all the big strong, shaking them, and the screw. No, we're not talking about this time. We are looking at the latest ranking now. Where are we? What we talk about this topic? Please, I'll make it take time. Why make people not happy? Why make we become the unhappy and we are ranked 4th?
That's not the intention for this program, but where it comes to PCS.
So you moderate that and coordinate that. So more because we don't look at the topic, we will go astray. So what is happening? Why make people then happy now today? We look at this push. We look at people not even getting for it. The basic things are not forthcoming for the people. So they become disgruntled. There are no jobs for the youth. There are no industries whereby the young ones can engage. So you see, now then thing they are. Because if you get a home whereby the children are doing well, the wife is doing fine, the dad is doing good, the family, everybody's happy. Now smile all over. Now that. So now developmental space, now we lack today. Because there are so much trouble. In fact, imagine how many killings the world don't witness. From the election, look at the violence in the campaign. Even when the election, they call and say they win. How many people then lost their house? How many people then beat them? How many people then made a bush of mind go guilty right now? How many of these people will go exile? Where they are announcing the mother as a winner? No. So this all is also the unhappiness when we talk about. Look at democracy. What you gonna do with? Today we trace MP money just because we're not able to adhere to the democratic principles. Now, I need to show this today. 100% take the country. You don't analyze that, according to the constitution. See? When they vote, there must be a result. They must announce. They must tally from region. You know, they do according to the constitution. Not do so. So that kind of election now the people don't know. And they tell me that and take this for serious. After this apartheid meeting, whatever the outcome, the people of Sierra Leone, majority, they don't want to hear nothing. Whatever we reach court now, whichever the person from the left to them, for me, to say, people will rise up. And we want to just make it stop to this. We want to correct things. What will not stick things on the carpet? No. What will not go to? It will affect we. The time what we take the challenges, what we correct it, just like what is Senegal do right now. They stand, the people stand, and the division they say, now that's what we do. If you don't know what the romance of some of them, all the politics they are, it make you become more unhappy. You see the information they come on as alone, and what is happening now the country. You know, good. Look across the region today. You know, it's terrible. We talk about schools and there is aspect to highlight the people. And just a little message from somebody where they say human abuse. 2 people then die in house. They're born out of the making of this school, the chemical. You know what he did it from the boy to call him. He did it. Imagine this. And this also today. They say how long they spread long ago. So how the people then will be happy? So that the unhappiness this way they don't speak globally. What people don't understand. And somebody will come for can't defend.
All right, it go fine. It go back, brother Ahmed, because again,
Thank
I
you
just
very much.
I just want
Give you constitution. Yes,
but
give you constitution. What you gather so this unhappiness part, maybe to Usha with it. Please. I'm
okay.
very much interested in what I listen to.
Okay, thank you very much. Let we give other people a chance. Thank you, Boo. All right. The calls there's still plenty, and we get less than half an hour, and I be really want to touch on few things then. But let me take this one call, and then I will pause the calls then. VOS Network, hello caller, waiting your name and who say the call me from, please. Caller, you there on live? Hello. All right, then let me take the other call. VOS Network, hello caller, waiting your name and who say the call me from?
Yes, Mr. Kago, this is Alusa the call from Maryland again, sir.
Hello, brother Alusa, thank you so much for your call. Waiting on your additional comments, sir.
Well, first of all, I want to tell you thank you for you to give people the opportunity for letting express their frustration.
Yeah,
because
we're all not Sierra Leoneans. Let we hear from each other.
And they help for Catholic pulling down. Yes, because this election people they talk about, I'm not saying I'm one of the things will make people unhappy. But after 1996 election, people are not being grumble for any type of results come on. They say I carry fast smart, they win back. They say I work carry fast smart. So the second one after by the time the Marana could take place back because we 1990 Kabat, we 1996, 97 could take place. Destruction take place at the country, reverse everything back. But God make West Africa come together. The prevention they did right now, they don't want to repeat again. Because the coup happen. So back after 2023, for the reverse the country back, they don't take them and they go put her. Sometimes they lock and put her under lock and keep the system and suffer. We don't give position for almost here. For the conduct election, spread democracy, you can't put democracy in the country. We in a former president, you will still enjoy your retirement. But the reality is, we and the Skuma win 2007 complaint come back. They say Christian at top 50 election again as Skuma. 2000 after 2012 like the same thing. Madabio complaint back. He said and Skuma 50 election. 2023. 2018 they say Madabio took election from APC will be in power. The same for Ali Nigeria. This past election back like the same problem. 2023 after 2018. Sorry, 2023. So now these people they don't see internal committee don't see. They say when I get problem, when I get systemic problem. Let we form this committee. Now we can put it together. Now we know what's this problem because from 96 the problem the day. Even Kabasa who wins with some 10%. Between APC and it's not possible. Because something there for that constitution where APC be right, that 99 constitution will not right. That counting of the ballot, that transparency will not there. Christian Atop he pull back talk, he say go police. Only talk then they. Because the counting, something they were wrong. That tabulation, they had to do an online secretly. Now secret, now they don't form this committee. Let them iron this thing out, both parties with the national committees, let them see how they will correct that for the future. But now APC now they don't sit down telling people they say they can hold election in 6 months. They don't say lie, like how they lie, all that thing, okay, that's the problem. It's all over the world, sir. Even America, if we Salon people can they born, I'll operate to God for them. Now Salon people they make me say Salon they take on the shooting by my papa. They shooting papa. That's why they happen. Salon have better that way. Violence they take the oh you see the problem in Canada. Go California. Go Baltimore. Go Washington DC. They are afraid for the future of America, and the drug problem. So the only thing about let this like over this politics. Let we share with people and say we don't tell what this election. The Democrats they get problem. But that constitute the right. At this time, man, they don't see them. Well, now we know what's the underlying problem. We must everything to international standard, international best practice. But people don't lie no more. APC don't lie by the support that they put everybody on a line. the life of people every day, the politicians every day can they lie. This coach business all la politics, so not alone. I don't know problem. Let God sorry for the country.
All right.
Let God sorry for you, sir.
Amen.
All right.
Thank you very much, bro. All right. It look like say I go still continue for take calls them because I really know I'm for drop calls them. VOS Network, WhatsApp, go ahead, please. What's your name and inside the call phone, please?
Once again, thank you very much for having me, sir.
Thank you so much, brother man. So go ahead, please, with...
Yes. So whilst trying to focus on the subject, which is the two reports, them when are the happiness report and the human capital index. Development index. I will try for attempt for the relationship to the current push status in the country. You know, their reports and there is no way somebody will tell me say, you know, evidence by the way they see the push crisis in the country. Because firstly, when you talk about human development index, you get to look at education, you get to look at job, you get to look at food security. Not anything in the look when it affordable, when it available, people that it get some sufficient. Like the thing say yes, then people they also their way of life it improve or it reduce. You know, and it directly link with happiness. If you know they get something in this sufficiently, you dey struggle for get them, or you deserve for get them, but for one reason or the other, you know they get them, you dey become unhappy. And most of the time, the leading factor, for example, in America for substance abuse, na family traits. If you born a family who say you meet uncle, papa, or brother, they use drugs, you're likely to, follow that path. But that's different from a society as alone, because most of the one they now really use them then papa then they in the late 40s, 50s, and beyond. We a generation now one day we I will say by and large they don't know about drugs. They know they use drugs. So you want to ask the question, waiting that the factor them we're responsible for this outburst, for this surge in the alcohol and this drug abuse. Waiting as some of the factors. And so there are factors in the we are the experts. Now one day we not go be far-fetched from people that are not able to go school because of one reason or the other. People they're not able to get job for one reason or the other. People don't able to get other basic social amenities them, way for keep them occupied, way for keep them busy. So in my own experience working in a substance abuse disorder facility, what here they see, what did they do for people them like that. Once they bring them come in, the first thing what did they do for them now for get rid of whatever remains, whatever residual of that substance we they use, we left inside them for get rid of them first. That's not the first thing we do. Right? But unfortunately, I see say when they all them people they also really use, we that's another old story of itself, because I don't think they're not the problem. Then not just the result of whatever problem that's been created by some other people them within some other places them. When they all them people they bab them, see they wash them, see they make so all I want they not the help. Waiting them for focus on how to get rid of that drugs within inside them people and make sure see they get proper medical and psychosocial counseling treatments. And they're very important. So for me, when I listen to waiting them, they talk, hey, we'll get a treatment center and I don't know the treatment center. I'm not ever see them, but I just feel say that was bogus. That was bogus. There were no substance in their statements. So me go advise, let the government focus on that particular treatment center. Even if they're not able to house everybody, but let them start for consider treatments like then Suboxone. I don't know, I think they may use that one day, but then get something similar like Suboxone, where they give them people where they try to get rid of that substance that go inside their body, where they try to pull them out, where they reduce the appetite for let people they take them in. So once me see government take them strides today, begin for medication for them people begin get them people for let they get at least, if not totally free medical treatment, but a reasonable cost. Once I see government start for doing things, they will consider say government's really serious for fight this crisis. And it will
Okay.
difficult for let this crisis continue for persist, and we expect we human development index go up, or we happiness ratings go up. You know, go up. It go always they down because they're not glady, then disgruntled, and I make the return to drugs. Thank you very much, sir.
And thank you for William very well. The connection, I 100% agree with that connection. As always, thank you so much, bro. So what we'll go do though, let's pause the calls and let us play the two videos them we brother just talk about the Kush. So let we play the current director of that drug agency, and then let we also play one Agbagba way in talk about the rehabilitation center. I know say we still get plenty people them, and if it time permits, because we almost they run out of time, but if it time permits, I go talk a little bit about the MCC where the somebody come out from the MCC we can visit salon and try for still push for this agreement where APCSL people then sign for no more let them implement them. So to me, it come through like say America really want for help salon, want for release the money, but at the same time they don't want for compromise on the principle where they set that particular program they for, because they don't want like other countries them take salon terrible example and it will become a very difficult challenge for like they overcome. But really they don't do so much, like they don't show so many flexibilities for no more let them go still try for release that money they let them go help salon. But it look like say we're not ready for help we self. But let we listen to the director of force, and I will come back and talk small about it and then play the other one, because it's very important for the people and waiting at the forefront. I will say let we hear as to some of the challenges then they face. So the one they wait there on the line on our please still all I will take on our calls then, but let we listen to them two short videos here and then I will come right back after that. Just one moment, please.
And I'm worried, as many of us are in this room, who is going to feed Sierra Leone? If every part in this country, every village, every town is being ravaged by Kush, as we are sitting in this room right now, I can guarantee this room that if you go all across this country right now, you'll find thousands of our children, be it Freetown or the least village in this country, they are nothing. So who is going to feed Sierra Leone if we don't act now? Since I took over the agency in October, as I said earlier, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency for the whole country has only 12 permanent staff. 12. When I took over, seeing the gravity of the situation, we immediately embarked on community sensitization, very heavy. But up to date, as I said in October, around the TV, radio stations, everywhere I've gone, the agency does not even have a bicycle. We don't. Even electricity. Thursday, before I left the office, out of my own pocket, I paid 1 million just for us to have light in that office. So it is something I'm very passionate about. And I'm ready for this fight. Night, day, I'm a former military man. I'm ready for the fight. All I'm asking for, let the requisite support be given to us. Then as head of the agency, if I don't fight.
Alright, fumble them. I will play the video them back to back, but I decided for just talk small. you go sense the frustration per we brother, per the director of this National Drug Enforcement Agency, Law Enforcement Agency. You go sense the frustration. And why that man for pay for electricity for let the agency go get power? Why? And again, when we start the program, I make them very clear. Say, yeah, let we not use APC SLPP argument na ya. Let we talk about the issues. And this na one issue where it's not supposed to be based on political party. If we're based on the Salone situation, this na pandemic. This na something where just like how people in the West, they see the COVID. Now, so this one self would for treat with all seriousness. So instead of unagi support, that's why where it talk about 12 permanent members, them staff. I don't think I go read too much into that because you can still get temporary staff them and still be effective. And not necessarily the need for be permanent staff. So that side they are not going to read too much. But that side, Usai, it try for talk about say bicycle self don't not get. So meaning that they don't get even vehicles them. And I remember the other day, was it 2 or 3 weeks back? A whole agency was supposed for help minimize people, the youth, their unemployment situation. They give gift of a vehicle to Ben Kelfala and team to the ACC Commission and say they give them as a gift. And this is not the government agency. That we need vehicles somewhere. We're not able for support that particular agency there. Where they're supposed for able to transport them their youth here, where they be affected, transport them from Usai, then they get the issue, maybe to hospital or to rehab and stuff. All that one in a transportation. And they're supposed for able get access to all the hospitals them around across the country. So then go able for tackle this. But when I don't give them the support. As simple as something where your office, the people where they eat the salon couple in a aramu way. Then you go to their offices, then they get light, AC, they blow them. Then this essential one, where now I go send a pandemic, they not even get electricity. So this is not something where una want make APC versus SLPP argument again. Like I listen to the callers them. Then they say Aneskoma, then they say Madabio. Aneskoma, it don't mess the country as it mess them. But guess what? It live a whole better life past majority of Sierra Leoneans them. The same thing with Madabio. So Madabio right now waiting in a loot so. Just like how Aneskoma said loot the country. Waiting Madabio they loot so. It go sit down somewhere after he left power. It go still they live a better life. But you where they defend them so. Ebo, why una want make issues them about APC versus SLPP instead of about the country? Them people are now youth. And guess what? If we not get sober youth population, the country, so where the people are where they rule so, then get for retire. And some of them get for die. If at all they want they say them die. Eventually they get for die. So where they don't go, who that now go take care of the country? When me and you two go gladly for send a salon, or we picking and grand picking them, go come and send a salon. And I be feel say this topic as I be put on, it go bring we together. It bring we all at the center. Let we not just make the discussion about APC versus SLPP. You know, that happiness index, that's the way they make salon people happy. Like we last call and nail them. It get boku things them. Even though one other caller they try to put a spin talk about because the other side not happy and mostly something and then they interview and stuff. Ebo, how they go skew that kind of thing? It report where you get all countries, most countries then at the world. So how we reach to Salone, then go just say, okay, when people then have free tongue and then look for people that way disgruntled or APC for ebo una self. How una they analyze things then so? Think the way they affect the country. Why everything is about APC SLPP? Why? Why we not go think Salone force? Look like that Human Development Index. The thing them way them pick together. And this can go for the administration as well. Whether they push, say they don't do so much development and stuff. But why, with all una so-called development, why the country, but then indicators here, we they then at the bottom? And this not to say, no, because some man go say, I remember one day ridiculously, somebody try for say, one of the indicators them, now APC don't go bribe for let them fail Salone. Salone people there. So let us play the other video and let we see how terrible the country is situation about the Scoosh Day. Let play them. Let una self listen to this person. The rehabilitation center where we talk about. And we not get any sober alternative for take care of them pikia. And remember, some people the way they feel say, well, my own family, they're not their parenting and they, but guess what? You get what they call externalities. If we not take care of them pikia, then go begin, now make teeth down boku, then go harass you. You not go able to get that kind of comfort where you feel say you don't work hard for let you get because of that externalities. That make it's supposed to be everybody in business for make sure say them pick here, then get proper treatment and then try for eradicate this epidemic or this pandemic, because I don't think it'll reach epidemic yet, but this pandemic. So let we listen in. And I will continue with the calls them till the program end. But me fumble them. That happiness report, it tie to waiting they go on at the country consistently. And that last caller, I know can just want for be biased, for get more of time. But clearly, Brother Mansai, it puts the pieces together. And again, another caller talks say, this situation, it go way past president being current administration. But all of them here where they happen, so it just happens because we not be they address them, it don't escalate to a level where probably like how they can say what I don't pass Gary. Let we listen in, and then I will come right back for finish the calls them. So una no go away. The one that waiting at the line, I go take una calls them. And next week I go deal with that tripartite and I'll show una a tweet. But by the way, though, before I play that, we don't promise this for read the comment and where I want make the case say now fair game if a Sierra Leonean not glad the way where the country they go. It get the freedom for express in your own take of the situation. Nothing no make them unpatriotic. As now people like always try for label somebody way very critical of waiting they go on, or we concerned about the condition of that country there. And that's wrong. It completely not fair for the country. Because if una take all people away, they say yes, 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 yes. Guess what? By the time una they realize una self done they not a ditch where the country. But again, I be read one quote where they say, I go paraphrase, where say a terrible leader it go continue for lead even if everybody else don't die, as long as it still be a leader of that country. So that's not surprise me for see we African leaders then they behave like that. They not care if the people and the citizens then they suffer to death. Then go steal, do all kind of things for be leader of that country. There. Where to me, moral standard for day. If we're able to get a standard, say, you know what? We see people them they die or people them they suffer this kind of way, clearly me not to the right person for them. And I make a give kudos to the former Prime Minister of New Zealand. Now woman. But people them feel so now because of woman and stuff. The woman he resigned. He say, I don't put everything where I know for turn things around. But my tank don't empty. So I give chance to other person. Let it take over. So people say, oh, now weak woman, now because now woman. No. To me, that is an exemplary leader. We go say, I'm not able to solve the problems. Let I give other person chance. And make her openly say, I don't run out of gas. I don't get enough gas again. But African leaders then, with terrible leaders then at Salon. But Momo, it make it clear. He said don't fail the nation. But he don't resign. Even where he said don't fail the nation. So the same thing they happen now. Nobody not go tell me say Salon in the right direction. Absolutely not. Giving all the indicators here. But then still, President Bill still they continue the same path. Like that fly, people that don't talk all kind of way. Say not to the priority of Salon. But no. It's still they continue and he be promised that. So then that kind of leader, we all they feel say, if I be the Messiah for Salon, me fumble them. And I can always tell you now, to be honest with you, and again as Sierra Leonean, President Bill, he reminds me so much of former President Momo. The only difference where Momo gets the courage for say don't fail the nation. And that's make I go probably spend time. Somebody write say, oh, why are they spin Ben Kelfala in words? I for be play am leona yeri. If me, then at any position, morally, I say during one administration, because of the other things then they happen as Sierra Leone and let we come on a door and protest and stuff, and not fear people and deserving of better conditions. And you then are an administration where the condition they worsen compared to the time where you make that proclamation there. And you still, they go all over the place and praise because you want to keep your job. So now then kind people and they wanna feel safe for be exemplary people them, me fumble them. Why will they really hail them people here because of them get power? Probably because they feed some of una. But that's really not good for the country. And like I talk again quite recently for una where they follow international news. The Prime Minister of Ireland speak truth to Biden. And I don't know if not pressure or what. After that, he resigned. Now then kind people and they me like for in Africa. People are where they stand for waiting and believing. That moral. But we on leaders them, they don't get the moral compass. We go say, you know what? This go against me moral standard. I'm not going to be part of this. I go resign. How many people have? Are they expect say Ben Kelfala for don't set that kind of example there? Given waiting it be stand for against APC in 2016. But waiting can happen. It's all over the place. And probably they campaign for let them keep them longer for whatever ambition they get. Then it be the fool people like say, now the country he care about. Ebo. Now, before I play that that other video where I talk about, let I read Senge in 2015, waiting it be right. And una tell me say, currently, waiting it be right if it's not still applicable. But I bet you, look waiting they happen. It praise all over the place. So let us show una. And I want to say beaucoup thank you to Vicky Romo because plenty time it can bring them here for remind we. And this a quote exactly David Senge in 2015. Let's read for another quote. By far the biggest cause for concern is the contentment with the excuses of mediocrity. See, the contentment with the excuses of mediocrity. Though the progress publicized by many international agencies show that Sierra Leone is apparently doing well in international development, the question that belies this progress is this: who exactly is doing well? La pause here. La explain to now waiting it be saying here. It therefore say at that time where he make this quote 2015, the international community be they praise the administration we be in a power, we in an Eskomai administration. But enough feel say at that time an Eskomai administration deserve any praise. Because he asked the question, say, waiting them for the concentrate on, now for know exactly, now the country, the people, the way they do well. He posed that question there. So now tell me, even though the international community questioned the administration, but then the administration, the people within the administration say then they do well. But this question where the then ordinary citizen, David Senge, be posed, una tell me if this question are relevant today. If the people in power, they say Salon, they do well, where the question is questionable. So who that exactly they do well na Salon? And that question they David Senge be asked in 2015. And he continued for say, the subsequent breakdown of Sierra Leone's already fragile infrastructure, the mismanagement of funds, the flagrant mismanagement of funds, and the international blame game all clearly and sadly indicate that we are indeed not doing well. Una see? So it therefore I mark. The subsequent breakdown of Sierra Leone's already fragile infrastructure, the flagrant mismanagement of funds, and the international blame game all clearly and sadly indicate that we are indeed not doing well. We must accept that fact. Most importantly, we must take responsibility for our failures. Again, let me read this. We must take responsibility for our failures and present a plan to avoid a repeat of this crisis. And this, now the side where we're now on the line. Now is the time for an apology, because it is only once we do that we can begin to redress our challenges. I conclude by saying, as a citizen of Sierra Leone, I am truly sorry. David Senge in 2015. If this man write all here in 2015, and as he say, as citizen of Sierra Leone, why were we they bring their issues here? Say the country they do well. Why una they then accuse we? Say, oh, now we they mislead people and now we want bring problem to that country they. We not like the country. Why una feel say David Senge like the country now? We don't say all this. And imagine, during that time then day, the international community, they praise the administration, say the administration, they do well. But he said no. In fact, sadly enough, Salone they do well. So now where the indicators here where they show so inflation, the second highest na the na Africa, and it there among the 10 highest na the world. Salon inflation. The exchange rate. Again, I go find Ben Kelfala one for playing back to back. Let I remind you now. Say them people there una they say una they praise today. They be don't say them things here. And I thank again Vicky, because the same thing with me. If for whatever reason, because I don't tell una say me not qualify, I not go change me dual citizen for nothing. I go help me own way na salon, but I not go change me dual citizen because of politics. No, so that disqualify me, and also me moral belief. I not go bypass the system where I know clearly. Say if you get to SIM according to the law, you're not eligible for all public office as a minister or as parliamentarian, that type of position there. I not go push. And I not go run. I be don't say that. So I don't want to let people say, oh, you they prop yourself for government position and stuff. I don't repeat them. And I strongly believe, say, this recording, it will probably day somewhere for even me grandpicking them. And that make a very measured. Because if tomorrow, una realize, say, yes, waiting Mr. Kago be they say, now would they see so. And the solutions the way he profile at that time, if we follow him, Salon will be in a better position. I sure say me picking and go benefit from that name day. Say you on a grandpa or on a great grandpa, now be man of in words. So then recording here go day. But we fumble them, we brothers them, we now they kick against. Look, somebody they try for defend wetin Ben Kelfala say. They say, oh, you know, go compare wetin Ben Kelfala say versus wetin Adebayo say. Not to Adebayo they compare Kelfala with. They compare Kelfala with Ben Kelfala. If not somebody we believe in words, we be really truthful to himself. Where he say the country be so there in a terrible situation that let people in Comonado and wear black for indicate say the country they go bad. But ever try for talk about the direction of the economy. I don't remember say ever don't talk about that. Because say go lost in job. So now then kind people and they me go call say now exemplary people. Able me brothers and sisters. And I look for that definition there. So let's play for the Kush. And I will continue with the comment, with taking one or two additional calls. But I just think, say, it's nice for let we go through the archive here. Let we remind we brothers here. Say the thing the way that we don't say all right before, we still go back and hold them to it. And to me, anybody will stand by words. And not enough for change, say, oh, the circumstance then different. No, they're not different at all. Now the same circumstance. Try for advocate on behalf of the average salon person if you care about the country and about its people. So my family, I just want for let we be cautious. Let we not allow we party affiliation. And sometimes, if the party by itself, it not gonna be terrible. Now the people away there, not the party. So if we begin call them people out, then go what we call self kind of then go kind of by themselves try for eliminate self-elimination. Then call that pattern there. So then go begin say, you know what? No, if I run for this position, given me past waiting I be don't say, and I go sit well. Now then place here where people like all people to moral in a moral standard. No, the press go call you for resign based on what you be don't say. I will come right back after we listen to this video. Una not go nowhere. Una stay put, and I will come right back after this.
And we are also limited in terms of resources.
Okay, let we restart the video.
And we are also limited in terms of resources, human resources, resource capacity, as well as resources to be able to augment the work in that center. The Ministry of Health, NDLA, the Ministry of Youth, and of course the Ministry of Social Welfare, we are very ardently working to make sure that we work. But unfortunately, we can only host about 50 for now. If you check the records of the Ministry of Social Welfare, we currently have over 300 young people brought to the ministry by their parents who are on the waiting list. And this is just eyes, professionals that are calling the lines of NDLA, the Ministry of Social Welfare. What is it that you can do for us? Unfortunately, we cannot do everything. But working with our colleagues, honorable members, again yesterday in Bo, thanks to the IG, your inspector or the AIG there, AIG Kane, yesterday again intercepted a large amount of kush. And that was a major issue. They are working their ways out. But what do? We take them to the rehabilitation center. We have things that we know we want to do, but we are restricted to do it, we are constrained. The key thing for us as professionals now working together, how are we going to reintegrate them? What is it that we will do? Do we have the skills to be able to reintegrate? Do we have the resources? We have the political will. We have people who are passionate about it. But the problem is, where do we take them after they have been rehabilitated? And as I talk, Sierra Leone does not rest in the western rural or western urban. We need more centers like this. We need nurses. We need mental health nurses. We need therapists. We need social workers. We need doctors. We need psychologists. Just the first center that we have launched here, we've worked. I want to leave that to the Ministry of Health to be able to give us the story that you really need to hear. It's better you hear it from the professionals. But the constraint is something that we have to look very, very, very clear. But what we really want are three key areas, honorable members. The first thing is to have a very clear political direction from this house. The second is the resource. And then the third that we really want is for all of us to work to make sure that whatever gains that we have in terms of Freetown, that should not only remain in Freetown, but to join hands together in order for us to roll it out. So we currently have 39, as you have heard. We started with 50, but at least we know about 83, 84%. We've been successful so far. And we are hoping the next couple of weeks, we'll still be able to maintain that, and we'll be able to we have detoxed them. They are currently going through the rehabilitation, and of course we move on to the reintegration.
All right, fumble down Nadoyeri, and let I take additional calls them. But this Then two videos I will play so for clearly show say saloon no they know the right track. We youth them vulnerable. Them vulnerable. Better job no they. And I saw kind of like a flop, me not flop, not take the calls them, and then I go say this as me closing. VOS Network, hello caller, what's your name and who the call from? WhatsApp, go ahead, please.
I am coming back again.
All right, go ahead, sir.
You
Please.
see, this problem is more serious than the way they see them and understand them.
Yes, I agree.
Sierra Leone has a population where over 60% they below age 20. These are the people who are now hooked in these drugs. These are the people we should have provided with basic technical and vocational training. We'll go get a pool of skilled labor, we go attract investment. Instead, we have been wasting money going all over the world attracting investors. No investor goes where there is no skilled labor. Labor is the most expensive factor of production. That is why Apple Macintosh designs everything in California and has it assembled in China. Because the Chinese labor market is far cheaper than the US labor market. We get a crisis in Sierra Leone because we the intellectuals not to think out of the box, Mr. Kabo. Everything about us is about theories and books and whatnot. Then above all, we don't have self-confidence. We don't have a vision or direction. Look at us last man talking just now. We lack resources. You don't lack resources. You lack initiative. The resources are there if we have the initiative. I think say we public servants and for stop for their complaint. We lack resources. We lack capacity. You can create anything if you have the initiative. There are people who will be ready to mobilize, to go in and assist if they trust you. Trust, T-R-U-S-T. That integrity that we have destroyed is what is destroying us today. Sierra Leoneans need to get sober. All of us, we need to get sober. And like you likely say, as you rightly say, Mr. Kabo, some of us talking are not talking because we want to go into politics. I would never change my Norwegian citizenship for Sierra Leonean citizenship. I'm a Sierra Leonean by birth. Nobody can stop me. If I get them there. Also, I can say, Buabishe, when I go, tell me I'm not Sierra Leonean.
Exactly.
I will ask you, say, one day, Kerure. Will you stop for bullshit with the country? It's painful. Some of us are out here. My son, who is 18 years, is driving an Audi automatic car. And the same of his rank are in Sierra Leone suffering. Do you think I'm happy about that? If people think because they have been able to put themselves on certain pedestals, so they are better than others, that God who makes people to be better than others does not exist. It only exists in the minds of idiots in Sierra Leone. And some of us will be calling them out from now.
Now we go slow, Mr. Jamboree. I know say frustrating. Let me go slow, please.
It's painful.
It is.
We get a young population who will take advantage of. Now we fast track development. Investors go to places where there is skilled labor. This is why Malaysia will be past 1961, they don't come past we. India suffered the worst form of colonialism. Look at them today. They are producing the best technologies on earth. We sit on a salon, they make Kuturata Badat. That tunnel mentality we get, now problem. Madabia will do everything he wants to do and go scot-free because there are people who think he's doing the right thing. The next man comes and does the same thing. There will be people who will support him.
Yes.
We get a tunnel mentality. We get for change the way we think in Sierra Leone.
Absolutely.
We have all the resources, but we lack the intellect and the ethical foundation. Thank you, sir.
And thank you very much. Really painful, really painful. And so me need to pay attention to people them again because I don't make severally clear now. Me intention are just for help the county. I don't get any other intention because again, not to brag, but me job comfortable. You know, I dey make sufficient for take care of my family. So let we take the calls then. Let we take our VOS network. Hello caller, waiting your name and who say the call from, please.
I'll do with you this next months again.
All right, brother Mans. Thank you so much. And waiting your additional comment for the program.
Well, I just listened to Mr. Jamburia for the past 2 terms, and something came to mind. I saw a post this afternoon where the Liberian president pulled a statement out about Kush. But unfortunately, I don't see the president do the same. And in as much somebody wants to argue, I would say, well, parliaments don't talk, this don't talk, that don't talk. There is a reason why the president, or they call him the president, the fountain of honor. There is a reason. If your country they in this kind dire state, it's like Papa na us, picking that is sick, that they get cholera, this they get malaria, this they die. Now the mommy and the uncle and no more they see they won't go up and down. The papa in busy they do that thing. It will tell like say the papa not care about the picking them. We really want to see a situation where the president they lead this fight. The president they team up and make a very strong statement where it will be seen a statement that they call everybody with the another country for stand up and fight against this thing. The president could team up and make a statement who will address some of the comments them where somebody like Jaya Kai don't make, where somebody like the last man where you play, it will not get this, will not get that. So the president will team up, he say, he give an order, say at the order for let them ambulance the way pack under, them must the way pack under, this resources where they under, wanna pull everything now because this na fight who all for team up and take serious. Now there's statements and they want for see the presidency make, and then stands and they want for see the presidency make. That they should we say we serious for fet this year so. But in silence is deafening. In silence mean a lot. And when I say mean a lot, not anything positive or anything good to write home about. It's sickening. It's disturbing. It's like say you don't care about the people them. And nothing other way somebody will tell me who go show say, hey, the president care about the people that are within the gun. It's a lie, the joke, it's a fallacy, and not correct, and not care about the people. Thank you very much and good night, sir.
Thank you very much. I go put the caveat say appear. It appear like care. But it really sad. Let me take additional calls. VOS network. Hello caller, waiting your name and who said they call you from, please. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes. What's your name and who said you call from? Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So hold on. Okay. So the person where they call now, the person they do salon issue show.
Okay. The person they do salon issue show. Thank you so much. And go ahead, please.
Okay. So the person they call for 2 things. I know for say, in times to come, obviously I will take time to break this thing down. About 5 years or so ago, this thing started with the Pampers. I remember a lot of people then come out, including myself, talking about, the negative effect of this Pampers and that if we not get a grip on it, and really stomp them out immediately, it will lead to a bigger problem. And if I could recall, as a matter of fact, if my memory serves me right, if I say 5 years ago, I think I'm making a gross mistake because it was during the reign of the last leadership of the APC. But instead, people were so focused on politics and re-election that they did not pay attention to the most vulnerable segment of their population. But yes, the most promising segment of their population. Then Sidon, they left the Pampas issue. It go untreated. No attention was paid to it. And then guess what? The people that will invent the Pampas taking, you embolden them. You embolden them, say, okay, you know what? These kids, their life means nothing. Because, like I said, most of these people, as a matter of fact, 90% of them lives overseas. 90% of them are between Europe and America. 90% of them. These suppliers, these importers. And then you get the out and column, the god mommy and the god papa them, which you don't inside freedom. And they all know, they know who these people are. But then they are refusing to out them. Recently, I see the likes of, salon gossip or, these social bloggers or tabloids, naming and shaming some of the people. And I'm saying to myself, but you know who the big guns are. Why go for the Kini and the Kuta when you know who the Barracudas are? Why not name the Barracudas and let's start having real discussion? Now, on our left Pampas, they don't bring one of the most dangerous, if not the most dangerous drug ever existing inside the country. So you deplete your future generation, and you not only they deplete your future generation at the same time, because this thing is so now, not to just the younger people them they affect to. Even the older people them consumed by whatever it is they are consumed by, they too, they've become partakers. You see people them where they wear that we're supposed to be, a representation of dignity. People them from the army, the police, the OSD, the ID, people with uniforms. In uniforms, disgracing the uniform that that honor should be bestowed on. I've been talking about this Kush thing on the show, on the Salon Issue show for at least the past 3 years. Instead of make them take them seriously, before that, then go make meetings, say that Matilda then a bad business no more nice abi. It is bad with government. And I kept sounding the alarm. Other people kept sounding, but particularly me, I kept sounding this alarm. I kept sounding that if you are not careful, listen. This is going to be something that you yourself will not be able to have a grip on. I mean, is it worth it for an entire government institution for say una get 50 bed? Una don't say the thing it don't fester. It don't go from Sofut to Penda, from Penda to I don't know what is the next next thing after Penda. So whatever exists after Penda, beyond Penda is where we are at now. Okay? That's where we are at now. And then you are telling me that you only have 50 beds, but that parents willingly knowing that they have lost their children to this drug or about to lose their children to this drug, they have 300. They have 300 in queue, but a 50 bed no more are they able to accommodate. That is just for Freetown. Today, as I am speaking, they found six dead body then a corner of young picking them. Young picking them. Taken away by this drug. Every district, every section in this country is dealing with this this epidemic, this emergency. But yet, you have ministers and some ministers who will rather talk about fooleries because right now they think they are protected. Whereby what they don't know is that the next set of people that this is going to haunt is people amongst their bloodline. So should they have to wait and sit and wait until people in their bloodline gets affected? Because people within their bloodline are also the suppliers of these drugs before they stand up and do something. Now I hear the second video in which the man is talking about 50 bed accommodation, 300 lists. No, you do not have 300 lists, my guy. If I could make a rough calculation and speculation as to how wide this thing is, you have over at least 3 million people, depending on the range and the stages on which they are and the consumption of this drug. You have at least 3 million people that you have to take care of right now. So I don't know who side and 8 day when they think about this thing. And you're talking about a political. No, my friend. This is not about a political direction. This is about a national plan. This has nothing to do about a political direction. Make we know they interpret things them. This is about a national policy. This is not about a political plan. Who cares about your political plan? This is beyond politics. You're talking about the soul of a nation. You're talking about the existence of a nation and the future of a nation. And you're sitting here telling me about you are waiting to get a political plan.
And sadly,
anyway,
sadly, I don't cut you out, sadly,
you're
not supposed to even start from parliament. Most times, the executive line is started through the Ministry of Health.
Exactly.
So now briefly they brief parliament, not a
me.
parliament supposed to give them a go ahead or whatever it is.
Exactly.
My goodness,
the lead. Who takes the lead on this is very important. You would recall in Canada here, there was a point where we had something called the opioid crisis.
Yeah.
The opioid crisis, who took the lead on that? The Prime Minister was there every single day giving press briefing, as well as the Minister
updating people,
the Minister of Health, as well as all of the provincial ministers on what they are doing, on what the plan is to stamp this thing out of the Canadian system. And before not too long, the heroin, as we know it, or the heroin crisis, as we know it, became a thing of the past. These people speak big. They go to, unfortunately, they go to reputable institutions in the West, but they forget to apply the knowledge acquired once back in the soil. And that is what is the most infuriating. And where I can see people and they talk, say Matilda Badat. Matilda Badat, look at Nemesis catching up with all of us right now. Because when one youth goes bad, guess what? Everybody gets affected. And when I don't see now the repercussion, this is not about 1,000 youth. This is and for Gosidon, they go crepe they aid them.
Yeah,
if that is your national, your political plan, go crepe they aid them. Do you think this is? You're talking about an addiction. Something within the person in blood. An addiction then are the person in blood, and some addictions are from the brain. Some addiction, me not a medical student. I don't want to go do medicine, but I understand the basics of these things. You're talking about an addiction. You're talking about something that is in the bloodstream of a person that you need to eradicate, flush out from the blood. That you need, consistent guide. You need a whole package, a whole system. And then, they tell me, but this, that, they see what I can talk people and feel say, no, I love my country, Sierra Leone. I have the privilege of living in another country. I see how things are done. But it's just rather unfortunate that, bloodlines, allegiances, I've created a situation where people cannot even look at themselves in the mirror, acknowledge what they see in the mirror and call it out. And it is sad. You think shaving their heads, throwing water on them, beating them up, molesting them, abusing their human rights is how you're going to fix the problem? You think that is the solution? You think gathering them up and putting them in a truck and spraying water on them, that's how you're going to fix the problem? Good luck, people. Good luck. But
Anyway.
the other reason why to make a call me people, Saturday is going to be a different show. I know most of you, knowing me, you would think that I'll jump on the Kush issue on Saturday, but no, Saturday we go to our roots. Let us understand our lineages. Let us understand, the basic of who we are. Maybe by understanding the basic of who we are, this will begin to, tear down the fabrics, tear down the walls, and we'll begin to maybe actually use our God-given senses to reconstruct and rebuild that nation for the nation it should be and not the nation it is right now. Now, thank you.
All right. Fambulem, that's now we host. They host the saloon issues. And as a matter of fact, this Saturday we are encouraging you to follow on our tune in 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and saloon it will be 9 p.m. Salon time and UK time for now until UK time shift. But for now, 9 p.m. UK time. So I will encourage you to follow on our tune in and on our tune in to a perspective, historical perspective, and a program with myself. They look forward to, because they don't promise we say they go look at the past and then see how they will join the present and try for tell we the way forward. So myself, they look forward to that program there. So let me take the last few calls them before we wrap up the program tonight. So thank you to everybody we don't call. Abola, we take the last few calls.
So let me take the last few calls.
VOS network. Caller, please,
So thank you to
you
everybody
want
who
to
called.
reduce the volume.
Let me take the last few calls. VOS network. Caller, please.
Yes, Mr. Kagbo, this is Alusain again.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, brother Alusain. Go ahead, please.
You're welcome, sir. Now this Kush business, Mr. Rob Morton.
Sure, go ahead.
I watched one movie once, Ray Charles, late Ray Charles. I just imagine within a man they go to where they go to withdrawal, where they can go to rehab. I think na cocaine be take away thing. So I just imagine that the same thing them pick they go to, but the only problem is right now. Now drug overdose, I don't think it take place. So real drug overdose because of the chemical that they use for making drug. Yeah, because drug don't do salon for century, for decades. Jambakam, young people, young kids, them through peer pressure, they all smoke. Boku young man, but good at it. Now one drug that you do, but be so harmful. Like now, the chemical they put there, the one with the common Nigeria, and they Langarba in the 70s, they call them cocaine, but now like organ drug. Now then, that's some Nigerian they bring come within around South City. They lay a street, having some people, and then is the day. Then they say, then later now this be entire. You say, Kemos to say, in Boda we bring cocaine bar. Now really politics begin. I think say right now because they very exposed Kemos to say that day. Now with this Kush, the drug business begin. Now we people take over, they begin politicize. Oh, this is not do later now. I know begin bring the now the reason our president you insist. A man something like that. All man the type of politics now to the APC last thing they want to empire SLPP this time. Because if you're gonna the social media now they don't within a call this year. They don't get control over this year. Now they don't politicize them now. They want to implicate the president or the president in fumble or the vice president for confuse the people they don't focus on the problem. Because now they wait now the president react, they say, look at this, and they can put under a microscope. Sometimes I make it the left hand to the one they win. I make it a point. Somebody you lay handle now. And the first time this in the history of Saloa is they don't build, they don't get rehabilitation center. Then na baby step, but necessary. No big arrest them. But the other lady talk this not to the right way. They want to use other different the ash method. They create the autism solution because now serious crisis this. Drug overdose, they say 2021 America, over 86,000 people died. Over 86,000 people. That it happens right now in America. Why they talk so? Philadelphia and they don't pass mark. What should they say? They drive some there, they see people they work like a zombie there. You know, so this is the one like the world. I think say after the pandemic come, after the pandemic, then this year happen. People are isolation, when people and they under lockdown. It does go out of proportion. But they no politicize that. No, we try, no, we treat it like a real crisis. So it's epidemic. So it's endemic or pandemic yet. Because the crisis for now, I think if they handle it the right way, we will succeed. All right, the time not done.
Yes.
I got power.
Thank you very much, sir, for all your contribution tonight. Let God bless. Thank you so much, bro. All right, let me take the last call for tonight. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who side they call from?
I call back. Let me just start. I was really disappointed. I did on the line. I forgot made that call before Matida. He dropped me for Matida. I hope no so one less for be. But for that one, no, please. I know you want to get when you get time for summarize everything. And she went more than 20 minutes. Wait. He dropped me call. I know. All the America with it. No, don't forget about that. That's 4 years ahead. That makes me question.
No.
He dropped me call. Mr. Kabo. He let me call.
Wait, they are big.
If I make special life for them. They are co-hosts. You don't need to drop somebody in call. I've spent more than almost 1 hour. I did on the line. He make a commentary. Other people that me time reach when he drop me for Matida. That was I know. Because when the line they say we would have the next. Yeah.
Okay. So they are big. Awale give me time. Again, Naya VOS with a time for practice where they preach. Where they calls then they come, the number where they see, now the number where you call, and we set them that way they deliberately because we are humans them for let not be influenced.
Yes.
So that call before Matilda and call, go back and listen.
My call was before Matilda.
Yeah, wait.
Before automatically thank you, sir. Would you drop me call? I call back.
Wait till I finish, sir. I asked 2 or 3 times. Hello, caller. You did live? No answer. 3 times that call before Matilda. I don't know if now you call, but 3 times before Matilda you call. So where I ask caller, waiting at your name who say they call for 3 times, the person now say, well, I'll take the next call. Go back and listen. I didn't know who that they call. So I want to make it clear. This so yeah, no give that impression. Okay.
Anyway, make continuously on the line. But let me make your point.
Make your point, please.
My point here is these drugs, they don't destroy alone. I hope US and any other don't go down with children levels or all America will come out 99% of we, unless Matilda and others when African they get. Don't go down what I've done to my own children.
James, pause you time. No,
correspondences.
I don't know what you get against Matilda.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you get against.
I don't get nothing against her.
Yeah, so don't make this call about.
I don't say that Africa indie.
No.
So now make us say Matilda and others will not get.
No.
We not get children.
No, you don't know that.
Africa.
No, la pause you time.
Matilda ko. Africa in Congo.
And don't make this call about Matilda, please. Yeah, go ahead and make a comment. Please, not make it about Matilda. So go ahead.
It's not about her. I just want to express it to everybody.
Go ahead.
All the children come on, that they use come on. Don't go down and educate we young one there. These drugs, it kill, it destroy. It's about the soul of our children, our villages, and Salon. If we only get to rely on this government, This government is not slow for react. They have done nothing. Some of us with frustration. If Mr. Kagwa will share the kind of correspondence that I've made with my own chief, my paramount chief, they hang to feet. They are not doing anything. It's just what I say for the president. So every authority in Salon, they all know what they happen. But I not ever relent. And these drugs, it's about destruction of Sierra Leone. So we can talk, not for any means and way for Masida, but some of us, we are from villages, we are from chiefdoms, we are from districts. Please, if we're going to rely on the central government, this period starts almost 6 months. No action will be taken. So please, if you get chiefdom, whatever resources you can mobilize for sensitize the citizens, the chiefdom authorities, no do I have, but this thing, I believe say, there are more bigger fishes. What me and you don't know. What did they influence the whole rules and whatever drugs, cartel, where they make the government is not taking action. That's what I say. And on the air for really people Matilda. Sorry, Miss Matilda Cole. But Salo issue, don't go down to our villages and educate our people. Now that's one sister.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Salo.
Yeah, probably not the way we see them, but they are big. You know, one of the regular callers them. Let we try for accommodate each other. Yeah. I don't want to let you pick on Matilda like that, please.
I don't pick on her.
Yeah, but
I just want to take an example because now,
no,
as far as concerned,
yeah,
you don't get village.
Wait, I don't know if una self personally, but I don't even understand.
No, but you are free to come on. I'm free to come on. You don't get village.
But wait, yeah, not to Sierra Leonean, and enough for care about country people, and Matilda repeatedly, in fact.
But it ain't go down at the village for really all resources for let me people care. Unfortunately, the central government for care about in place, including your sister, a mayor, they are not doing anything. They are not doing anything. The mayor is also Africa. What has he done? He don't do nothing.
All right.
For all the blame the OBO, but even the mayor, what has he done?
So fear game.
Even the political party.
Yeah, fear game.
Even the political party.
The mayor, fear game for
what has he done?
But clearly, I want to make it very clear. Matilda, in fact, in show. Now, the only one of viewers where they play that Kush show anytime it starts. So that awareness Matilda don't create.
It's not about her. All they do that thing. Yeah, I don't know years, months. It always create awareness. Fine. But unfortunately, the authorities, for all the blame the central government.
All right.
But even the mayors, the city council, what are they done?
All right, Brother James, Lord left him at that. And thank you very much. And have a good night, brother. And I truly appreciate you call STEM. And thank you very much for the call. Have a good night. Okay. So Fambul them, that's not the last call. And I want to say Boku thank you to now. Before I go, let's just say one last thing, okay? And let's show this. And let us ponder, let us think about time as soon as they sleep. The Ministry of Information and Civic Education post this. At the read them. I hope so una they see them clearly, or maybe like I increase the font a little bit so una go see them. And then let we all ask ourselves, what's in they gone na salon? Okay, so this Apparently, the minister was responsible in this. So the thing reads say, then quote the minister, our parliament repealed the 2017 Guma Valley Act and changed it from private to public so that the ministry would take control. And it assure people and say, we did not make a mistake. Tesiwa. So, Mifambulem, Guma Valley, from thy kingdom come, Guma Valley don't they suffer, don't they struggle for serve freedom. Then privatize them. And now, Parliament, that act we say them for privatize them, we then pass in 2017. So Parliament, they change them now. They can go back to government. I'm not going to talk much. I go just left this for now as a food for thought. Look at the current situation, the way they go now, the country. You take the light, the electricity, you take like, look, this health issue, the kush and all that. Government no able handle them effectively. So rather than then maybe give another private company or open them up in a form of like let them bid so the best company get the contract, then instead Parliament in solution now for let the government take over Guma Valley back. Me fumble them. Wanna help me with this? So government go make Guma Valley better if he take over them. Where in the first place, now because government not able, make them say let them privatize them. So they don't privatize them, and now say okay, the solution is for let government take them back. Where government for pay even contractors, they not get money, and look for even buy or for even electrify that for enable the effectiveness of that drug agency. They're not able to do that. The video they will play. Look, the rehabilitation center where them thing and they not cost as much money as the Guma Valley operation. Me fambulem. Una see we make they say a guessing game. This government's dipper. Na try and error. And that's not a terrible way for run a country. Because even some things then where you know one they do, you they base them on concrete research and thorough way then call empirical evidence, where then they go minimize the error. Because if government make certain error, the consequence, the repercussion, it is so dire that boku people then go suffer for that. So you know one take the huge risk then I make you they do thorough research. You they look at several evidence and you they even go and beyond. You involve experts them. So you get for do them right the first time. But this guessing game now say let the government take over Guma Valley back. Oh my goodness. I don't know. But I will left that to now. So I want to end the program that way. As a food for thought. If una feel say, maybe I go start the next program if nothing else not come up. I go ask the question, if una feel say government for take over Guma Valley instead of for hire another private company or kind of open them for bidding, and then let the best private company we get all the credentials them necessary for push Guma Valley go before, let them operate them. I go make that poll day next week. If again nothing pressing or come on. So I go tap day and I'm for telling una boku thank you for we una all call. Plenty calls them as a matter of fact. We even Boku people and call from UK and are so glad and I very much appreciate on a call and all the calls them make plenty contribution and someday yes. But again, we Naya VOS, even if we not agree with the calls them and brother James, they are big. I don't want for let you give people that impression they say they pick the calls them. I will they cherry pick and choose the calls them. No, they are big in terms of especially the online lines them the WhatsApp yes because WhatsApp now one call at a time so now I make plenty time as we don't begin other beep na the background we can urge the people and with on the WhatsApp call for rapport because WhatsApp now they allow a call waiting. Unlike the other line, we can get a queue. WhatsApp need to get a queue. So my brother, that call where you say I caught you call for them, I bring Matilda, they are big. Stop then conspiracy theory then the VOS not like that. We establish VOS for like we see how Sierra Leoneans then go come together and discuss issues because I say knowledge is power. Then we see how we can able for educate with people and back home so then go take an informed decision where it come to taking decisions. So I want to say boku thank you to everybody. We don't call in, we don't participate by this program. And there, not forget, say Saturday, Matilda and Mr. Jamboree then go there on live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Salon time 9 p.m. London time 9 p.m. as well. So now stay tuned for that program day. And on Sunday, Mr. Shilon and Mr. Mengot then go come on live and SF another fascinating programs. And while we day off on the TV, on a tune into the radio and also the salon people the salon team. Then self can get programs then can they do now Facebook and YouTube and all the other platforms then just like how they do so. So I go encourage you now for let take time and listen to them and join them programs then they because now part of VOS. So then based in a salon and in fact it go nice for Lona they participate in that program then when I ask them questions them directly where then go give na team them where they go on the ground. So I want to say boku thank you to everybody. And again I don't say the politicians them let not swear them. Let we pray that they change, let God direct them and carry them go on the right path. And above all, VOS family, let God bless we all. And let God continue for give you the strength, for volunteer, for push this organization go before, and above all, Salon go before. And when I know say I love me country, and nobody not go take that away from me. You as them can say you plead me chest, you go see Salon. I love Salon, and definitely as a result of that, I not go agree for like people in deliberate sleep well Salon. So until then. Let God bless una all and let God bless the only country where we call Mama Salon. We not get two, now one Mama Salon. And let we all try for make so we all go live in that country day peacefully and let we will be accommodating to each and every one of we. That will be very, very tolerant. Until next week, we will come back, same place, same time, same station. Me and Abdul Karim Kagbo. They say, Una, thank you very much, and let God bless Una all with the family, and let God bless the one and only country, Mama Salon. Until next week, Una Tata.